Sorry. Okay, let's just redo. Let's redo this whole thing. That's already ruined. All right. No water.
Are you just yelling for water?
No.
All right, so welcome in everybody. My name is Bahamut. I'm joined by Turk from CrowdControl. How are you doing today, my friend?
Hi, how's it going, Baha?
It's going good. It's going good. So we have you here. Let's get a couple questions so that the players and everyone else can get to know you a little bit better. What inspired you to be an organization for the CCL?
I thought I'd do a good job, honestly. Now that all the work is coming in, maybe I was wrong. I'm kidding, but I thought I could give players a home where they'd be treated right? Like we're a hurt community. All these pros have been through some shit, and I want them to feel taken care of. And that's what I'm here to provide. And I think I can do that pretty well with the help of my community as well. God bless them.
So your community is the thing that kind of inspired you and is also helping you do all of this.
That's right.
What kind of inspired the organization name? How did it come about?
It came to me in a fever dream, actually. I wrote down, let's see what I wrote down. Where's my trusty notepad? Here, hang on. So in a fever dream, while I was trying to sleep, I wrote down apparently the following words for my team name ideas. Erase Zeratul, remove Samuro, delete Medivh, defeat Screen Mains was another one that we toyed around with, and CC. I just wrote CC. Mm-hmm. And then one of my... I wrote CC because I thought back then that CC countered every hero, so I was like, all right, yeah, we'll be a shoo-in, we'll be winning every game. But then one of my chatters had the brilliant idea that crowd control is actually what we're doing. It's literally an org controlled by the crowd. So we went for the double meaning as well. I thought it was genius all around.
No, it's really clever. I mean, we've talked to a lot of other organizations where they came up with their names, and some were inspired by nature. Simplicity was literally just like, yeah, we just wanted to be simple, so we just called ourselves Simplicity. Easy enough. So no, it's great. It's great that we have that kind of origin story with CrowdControl. Going into the upcoming season, what are your goals as an organization for the players outside of just obviously, doing all of the legwork for the stipend and all of that kind of stuff?
Well, I wanna make sure like they get every opportunity to present themselves beyond this, right? Like not just season 1 of CCL, but season 2, season 3, and whatever else they may go into. So I was thinking maybe we'll have like a website for them, about pages, some highlights, pushing out, whatever they want and may need. We'll be doing. I have too many minions at my disposal that can do all sorts of shit. I have many talented people in my chat, a lot of PhD holders, believe it or not. We can get it done. So, yeah.
Well, we'll see if CrowdControl can do that. No, I actually really like it that that was the first, I think you're the first organization I'm hearing of that's actually maybe creating kind of even like an online profile for their players. A lot of them want to elevate them beyond the game, but that's also a really interesting idea. I haven't had anyone have that idea and will even say anything like that. Sure. So it'll be really cool to see how CrowdControl elevates their player base. Right.
I mean, all my chat knows all these players. We're all pretty entrenched HOTS community, right? Everybody knows these players, so we want to do what we can. We like all these guys. We played with all these guys. All these guys took our points already. We flamed these guys in the past. It's all, we'll be doing everything in our power, obviously. Whatever our community can cook up and we think is good, we will do. So
I'm excited to see it myself. Now, this upcoming weekend is going to be the exhibition matches, which anyone can catch on the Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube page simultaneously. Is there anything you're looking for specifically? You're obviously looking to build a team, but is there something in a role that stands out? Assassins, tanks, healers?
Well, what I'm looking for is hard workers, honestly. I want to see people who I see in Storm League, who I see in in-houses, who I see not just in the exhibition matches, but people who want to show themselves to me, I'll be paying attention to. I want those. I want the ones in the trenches. I want the ones in the playing the game and working at it and want to show themselves to me. That's who I pay attention to.
So it goes beyond, at least for crowd control, it goes beyond just the exhibition matches. It's your presence within the actual game itself, you'd say?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, yeah, try your best at the exhibition matches. Sure, absolutely. Those will be fun as hell. I honestly can't wait. But you need to go beyond that, right? You need to stick out of the page, and there's too many qualified candidates. There's 217 very talented players signed up for this tournament. It's stacked. So if you can show me what you have that they don't, it's not my job to extract that out of you. It's your job to reveal that to me, I'd say.
So in this reveal to you, is there a way that players can kind of get this information expedited to you, or just kind of get it in front of your face? I know Simplicity was literally saying in their org interview, like, just DM me, like, fill my DMs. I don't care. I'll do my best to check every single one of them.
Absolutely. DMing works. Coming to my channel and posting works. Anything works, really. Tweeting at me, it works. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get it out. Get it out. It's not going to be annoying. We're looking for players. We're actively wanting you. You're making our job easier. If anybody's like timid about, hey, maybe I shouldn't spam these guys with my gameplay or whatever, don't worry about that. Just ship it. Just send it to me. Show me yourself. I'll be the judge.
Oh, there you go. That's an easy way to put that one right there. Do you have any plans for draft day for CCL Season 1?
Well, how I'd be doing it is, once I get my first and second pick, once I get my first pick even, getting that guy that we drafted into comms and working with him, ask him who would he like to synergize with, rather than ruling people out myself. I'd look for who would my teammates want their teammates to be, is what I'd look for.
So are you saying, and maybe I'm reading into this too much, but are you saying for the draft day, are you gonna draft a player and then pull them in and have them draft with you?
Get him in and yeah, dissect him. What does he want to see in a team? Who would he work well with? What does he think about whatever? Like who? Absolutely, get him involved in the draft process immediately. I'll be in Discord with Leon, I think, for the stream. Like, I'll be doing it the entire draft on stream as well. So we'll do it with the community. Like, chat will be, involved. Mm-hmm. I don't know to what capacity they're kind of their ideas are. Draft CPX first pick, obviously. However, not that CPX is undraftable or whatever. Anyway, absolutely, yes. I would get whoever I draft immediately, and second and third and fourth. It'd be a live draft process. Even though we'll have some stuff, banked up and work off of, but yeah.
So you essentially you have kind of like a one pick idea and then a couple others, but this is a team built by the team. This is not the team built by the org.
Crowd control, baby. Crowd control. We're doing it with the crowd. It's not just my shindig. It's all of ours. It'll be our baby. It'll be fun to see it grow, see where it goes. Absolutely. Teammates should be involved, I think, in the decision-making process. I'd suggest for all the orgs to do that. I should not be alone in that. They should have a say. For example, let's say I drafted, without giving away anyone, let's say I drafted CPX. Not that, again, CPX is undraftable. Damn shit.
We all know who they are, and they're an assassin. Yeah, it's a name we all know in the community.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's a good example. If we end up drafting CPX first, let's say, get CPX in there and ask him, bro, who do you work well with? Who do you think is good? Take his suggestions immediately to heart, because if he's my first pick, I want him to do well. It's clear that I'm trying to build a comp around this person, at least to some extent, right? That's I'm fourth in the picking order. So if I'm fourth picking a person, you better believe I believe in their capacity to alleviate the team and bring it, many good victories, I'm sure. So it's important to me that these players find a team that they like, which means find teammates that they like. I want them to have a good time, which means, yeah, absolutely, getting them involved in the drafting process should be key, I think.
Well, that's the first I've heard of it during some of these org interviews, and I hope a couple of the other ones see this and actually take that into consideration themselves.
Well.
Yeah. Last but not least, kind of before we close out, do you have any thoughts on the upcoming season? Do you have any last little bit of tidbits that you want to say to the players outside of just get in the trenches with me?
Well, get in the trenches with me is a big one, man. Don't hide yourselves. Don't make sure you're seen. Make sure you're seen by me, by my subs. Make sure you're seen in other streams. Make sure you're playing the game. If you don't play the game in and around my vicinity, I will not know of you. Again, there's too many qualified candidates. This is a stacked tournament, so I need you to show yourself. Other than that, if you have special heroes as well, this is a tournament with 6 draft picks, right? Not 5, 6. So we're picking a sub, which means some players that may not be like super well all-rounders may get a chance if we want some sort of a spicy like a TLV one trick. I don't want to plug myself in right now as an all-rounder. I can't play, sure. But if you have some special skill, some extra zest that you can bring to a draft, make yourselves known. Bring yourselves forward. Reveal those skills to me. I'll make sure they don't go unpunished.
Well, I mean, you hear it here first. That's actually really, really good advice and tip from you, because of the fact that you were saying earlier, spam my DM, spam my chat, spam it with all of these highlights and these clips. So if you have that crazy TLV, that crazy Samuro play, maybe some Gazlo, some Sergeant Hammer, something weird, maybe you have an insane leyline steal from a boss and then you just bird up and get out of there. Like, that's the kind of stuff it sounds like you want to see for maybe that 6th spicy player. But
absolutely. Be a crowd favorite, because we are Crowd Control.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Turk. You have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing your draft on October 18th. On October 17th.
That's right. See you later, Ba. Thanks.